Is it on? Hello? Okay, so this thing always starts streaming, like, immediately. So that's always fun. Guess I just have to move over to where it is on YouTube. Set up a display capture. Right, let's move and get rid of that, I guess. Is this thing live? I hope so. I don't know. I was asking about if I should, what I should and shouldn't do, but honestly, I don't really know. I don't feel like working on any of my own stuff right now. So I guess I'm working on this stuff, but I don't even know if I should be doing that, honestly. I kind of am just making places and hoping that they can be tied together later with some kind of bizarre cohesion. Like, this place is just sort of a place that exists for no reason. And I guess I'm going to make some place that is connected to it in some way. This place uses outside. Am I audible? I guess it's hard to see. So I guess you have your location here, then you have your shoddily made house, and then you have some weird swampy poison pools over here that look like numbers, and a food cart. I don't know why this is here. Let's go ahead and just add some actor there or something. This guy will do, I guess. He looks like a person that exists. I don't know. You have like an immediate spot since this is your point of origin. So you come out and then the first thing you see is big red building and path and poison numbers. So I guess I have to make some excuse me, I guess I have to make something here to connect the area. Maybe I should add something there so it can look like it's an actual path that leads somewhere rather than just somewhere. This might be a little bit difficult though, because whenever I build off script, it just makes messes. Width is 30. Height is 23. I like to do it like this, where I just sort of know where everything is. Now, what did I... Oops. Alright. So it's this color. So let's just fill this whole thing with that color and work upwards. So that's your point of origin. That's your exit point. So your new point of origin should probably be in the bottom somewhere. Probably. If you leave a map from below, you should, or if you leave a map from above, you want to start below, because if you leave there and then you just show up from the left, then you're going to get really confused and mixed up. Let's what am I going for here though? This is like a desert wasteland, so let's have some wasteland, I guess. Why is it dark? Oh, it's really dark now. I have Green Hill. But I don't really have Desert Hill. Maybe I should make some kind of town of some sort. Oh, except I can't make buildings. I'm terrible at it. When I see a lot of people, when I try to make a building, I just sort of make a big line here, and then, oops, and then like, and then that, and then there you go, and then, boop, 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 and then door, and then, window, and, that thing, and some rocks, and there you go. It's a house. Does that look like a house? It looks like a shack. It's funny, actually. Whenever I build alone, I just make a bunch of horrible messes, which is me implying that this isn't a horrible mess. But whenever I'm building on a stream, I'm like, I'm no good. Watch me build something with very minor competence, but not the worst thing ever. I mean, I'm not saying this looks good, but I guess I'm saying it's not the worst thing ever. Some street lights. What is this? That is not what I want. Racing stripes? Maybe I want some of those. Yeah, that's a better kind of thing. Maybe let's put that here. And erase all of that entirely. Let's see here. Is this a calendar over here? I feel like it's kind of hard to see everything I'm looking at because, like, well, because I'm looking at this on a full computer screen and you're looking at this from just a YouTube video. This person drives a truck. There you go. Now you connect these by player touch. And let's go ahead over here and play a sound effect. I'm checking my chat room and I've not seen anyone say anything, so if you're saying things, then for some reason I can't see them. And if you're not saying things, then speak up. Come on. I, like your company. Let's, up. Actually, let's, conditional branch that. Character facing up, just so that you don't accidentally scoot over it, and then just, oh, I'm in another map. Okay. And then let's add some of this. Just whatever this is. A fence. It exists for the sole purpose. This fence exists for the sole purpose of just dividing two maps. And it shows. It really shows. So yeah. Let me see here. What else can we add to this gigantic barren wasteland? Oh yeah, that's right. There's some a number over there. So let's continue that number. So what number is this then? It could be a 6, or it could be a 0, or it could be an 8. I think, let's see here, it's right next to the, this, so... In fact, it's right next to that, so let's get rid of this entire part of the sign. And then, it's 3 spaces across. So let's make it... Yeah, let's make it a 0. So our numbers are now 0, 5, and 6. The significance of these numbers does not exist, and it may never. Let's just call this desert place 2. Crack in the desert. Well, that's the wrong color, though. What about this? Let's just add a waterfall in the middle of nowhere. And you thought this game made sense. At least I hope you did. This doesn't make sense architecturally. That doesn't make sense. Get out of here, waterfall. No one likes you. You're a bad waterfall. Well, you have a little house here, and you have a little tavern here, so... See, because now I'm trying to think about this, like, logically, and it's like, okay, so you have this poison swamp here, a little bar here, and then just a passageway that leads to nowhereness. Like, obviously, there has to be something else here, because why have just a bar and a house, unless the house is abandoned, in which case, why have just a bar? Like, how does the bar fit into this world? Why is this person here selling takoyaki by the looks of it? What are you selling? What do you want? Ooh. Alright. So let's try to make a little town or something. I don't know. But if a house is that big... But that doesn't make sense. Well, maybe, hold on. What the? Oh, I just got a bunch of texts. That doesn't really look like a house. That just looks like a weird little shack. And this certainly doesn't look like a town. It just looks like some very, very strangely placed buildings. This almost looks like a jail, you know? You know what, yeah, let's get rid of this. We don't want you here in our non-existent town, you creepy, creepy house. Go away. Get out of here. Get out of here. Now what? Making a big desert wasteland was not a great idea. Because it's supposed to be barren. But then what do I do with all this nothingness? I don't really know architecture like my friend does. He's really good at this kind of thing because he actually goes outside of his house. What am I doing? I'm just making weird art. What even is this that I've just created? Do you like it? I call it nothing. I'd erase it, but I kind of like that pattern. There. The green eye. The spooky green eye. And the hole! Just the gigantic hole! That's right, this is just the edge of the earth now. There you go. There's a writing tip for you. If you just don't want to keep writing a level, edge of the world. It's all over. It's all gonna die. I mean, this kind of almost looks cool, but it just doesn't make sense. It's just why I have a giant edge of the world here. I don't know. Why even make this place? I wonder if I could make it a cliffside. That'd just make more sense, I think. Let's just make this cliffside. Phooey. Phooey! Sorry, dropping my accent. No. No. I guess. Not that. Mm. Hmm. 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 Then again, that doesn't really make sense architecturally either, because this is supposed to be ground level, unless ground level was always on a hill. Oh man, I'm just driving myself nuts. This world doesn't make sense. This world specifically doesn't make sense. That was an accident. That one was on purpose. Okay, so let's... Man. No, not that. Put that tree back. Let's fill out that. Fill out that. Now let's put it all back. Nope, not that. Not that. Not that. Okay. Now, the weird van goes back. Hmm. Okay. All right. Hmm. What the heck is going on? I'm hearing like a million bleeps at once. Um. All right. How do I want to go about this? Okay. So let's do this way. Okay. Now there's that. And now there's that. Okay. And then that. turn that into that. Okay, turn that into that. Take one down, turn it around, and put it right back. I guess I could technically just do all of them at once. A thought process completely lost on me. Put that one back. And then we'll just cover the rest. There we go. There. Now it's totally however it is. Weird. Although this doesn't quite look right somehow. No, it's not going to help. No, I guess that's right. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this bizarre formation. And now you have that whole deal going on. And now let's edit it so that the background isn't just horrible nothingness. And instead of being horrible nothingness, it will be just sad. It'll just be a sad background. Maybe I should add something else. There's just not really a whole lot to do out here. Making a desert might have been a bad idea. In fact, making it just end right here with this shack was probably an even worse idea. There, now there's 2 ways to go. Excuse me, I'm kind of tired. Oh. Kind of wish someone was here right now. If you're there, please say something. If you're not, oh. Okay then. Oh, I'm already at minimum volume. Interesting. So this place probably could be spruced up and turned into something new. Just gonna go ahead and copy that. Let's put a door there. Let's not make it that door. Let's make it a different door. It'll be a... That's not a door. What is that? That's just a rock. This is not a door. This is not a door. This is a rock. This is a whirlpool. I could almost maybe argue for the whirlpool. Like maybe it sucks you up and throws you out somewhere else. But this is just a rock. The only door this can take you to is the afterlife. Gate. 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 Big monster. Also, not a door, but at least it's not saying it is. And these aren't doors either. These are weird wibbly portals. And that's just a broken fence. And this is nothing. Nothing in this is not a door. I take it back. Let's stick with what we have. I It's barren, but it's too barren, you know? Does that make sense to have that there? Really? Hmm. Hmm. That's just the bottom of a locked gate. That's just, I don't even know what this is. What is this? What is this? Our fence? This is a fence, I believe. And this is another thing. And this is for getting water. And this is just, oh, that's graffiti. I wasn't sure what that was. Well, sure, let's stick some graffiti on. Right there. I'm hip and cool. Biohazard. Let's take that away. What is this? That is horrifying. There. It's a gigantic clock tower that's buried in the ground. That doesn't make sense. What are these things? They look like self-service, like convenience stores almost. Oh, whoops. Oh man. Billboards. I recognize those. This is a bus stop. Oh. Oh, hey, lunch. No, I have no particular plans for the desert. Sorry I didn't get to your comments earlier. I was not on my chat room. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Do you have any ideas? I will literally take anything because I pretty much just bought a whiteboard and then said, "Please draw on this," because I have no use for it. This is Chinatown now. Welcome to Chinatown, everybody. You know what? Let's make this kind of spacey. This is the alien research desert. Sure. That's not proper. Oh, I guess that kind of sounds like Roswell or Area 51 or whatever it was, doesn't it? Hmm. Well, then there's no way in if I do that. Um. So what are you up to? How did your recording go? Let's have a keep out sign there and... high-tech machines of some kind, yeah. There you go. I don't know what any of this stuff really is, so we're just smattering it all there. Is this all supposed to be connected, or does this go here? Let's just get rid of that. Oh no, the aliens have got us. Our whole thing is submerged underground. Oh no, they took our computer. Everything sucks. The aliens win. Can I add something here like monster? Yeah, let's have a something. Let's have a great big something. Chest, fire. Sure, that looks good. Above. Paste. I'm curious what this looks like. I'm pretty sure someone made that save file. I don't know who it was, though. So here you have it. It's Desert Place. That kind of looks cool. That looks alright. And the truck. Great, now we can start X-Files. Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers for Bros in a Landfill the game, because we're doing this, I guess. Thanks, I came up with it because I put a laptop there for no real reason. Let's add a little more nonsense science to this laboratory. Okay. That doesn't really fit though. That's just a fire extinguisher. Yeah, it's supposed to be a barren wasteland, but this is a little too barren. It's a screen's full worth of nothing. That is 100% true. It needs a gigantic gaping hole. It needs, maybe it needs a sign or a gate. I was just gonna say giant gaping hole. Maybe it needs a... box, switch, gate. That's a school gate, though. Not quite what I'm looking for. I need some more, like, run-down stuff. Like, excuse me. Like, make it look like maybe it's an older factory or something. Or maybe just add some more cars or something like that. No, not really. That doesn't really help. A blocker. A roadblock. Not really. Like barricade signs, I guess. Something to give you the impression that you're not really supposed to be here, but you're here because people can't tell you what to do and you're your own master. So that's like you can't come in here and you're like, what are you gonna do if I what are you gonna do if I do? And then they're like, I'm not gonna do anything because I don't exist yet. You know what? Maybe I will just make a giant gaping hole right over here. See about that. Something kind of like make some kind of elevator looking thing. Maybe. Hmm. Let's see here. Yeah, something like that. And then to the underground, yeah. That's a lot of stuff. I'm just stacking one after the other on top of itself. Not quite, though. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure, that looks good. Maybe just something like that. Just something broken. Do you want to break something? Hmm. Have some broken pressure panels over here. What are they keeping in the depths? I don't know. Play the game and find out. It'll be available on Android and iOS or something. I don't know. It'll be available somewhere for some reason. And 3, 1, 2, 3. No, not quite. Oh, I was hoping this would be our big break. There's some kind of thing going on here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of slapping things together just to see what fits. Board of observations and hmm. Maybe just some cracks in the ground, signifying that maybe something's happening here that shouldn't be. And just some rubbish over here in the corner. Just piles of rubbish, but maybe not piles of rubbish specifically. There's a big alien boss around here. Maybe. You'll never know. Unless you find out. But here's the real spooky question. If this place is all torn down and left for dead, whose truck is this? Whose car is this? Buy the game and find out. I don't know. I feel like this ooh. I feel like this area is still really barren, even though I added more stuff to it. Just doesn't feel like there's a whole lot going on here. Empty boxes. What to add? That doesn't make sense. A big tent? No, that doesn't make sense. Let's just go ahead and add some big alien boss. What do he look like? Monster. There you go, looks alright. Now let's go walk around this place. I like to make sure that everything works just as intended. By the way, this computer's not going to be here in the full game. Here you have an alien, some broken down research lab of some sort, checking star charts or something, broken stuff, a poison swamp, an old elevator, sign saying to go away. Keep out. Boo, you're not the boss of us. Boo. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, by the way, Lunch, while you're here. I have this thing set up with the favorite phrases, so I was gonna say, you can insert your own phrase at any point. I don't know what your favorite phrase is. I don't know if it's your internet or if it's my OBS, because I have the stream open on my phone, and my phone keeps having to stop to buffer, so maybe it's me. It's not you, it's me. Probably. I think. Well, anyway, guess maybe I should add something else. Something over here, I guess. Desert place. Ooh, desert place. What will we do with the desert place? Let's make a small town. It doesn't have to be an actual favorite phrase. It could just be something you say a lot or something you like saying. Although for me, I wrote down I don't know because I just say that a lot. I'm really indecisive pretty much all the time. All day, all the time. I never know what I'm doing. I will make the sky disappear, but don't worry, it'll only be for a second. Hmm. I want to make this a sort of hilly town. Let's start with the symbols. So how this is going to work is I'm going to make a series of sort of make just a really big kind of hill sort of structure and then uh put down the bottom area so that it looks like it's all so even though it's flat up here, it's all trying to create the appeal or the appearance of being on the same plane. And right, hill town is best town. Hmm. Do we have any stairs? Yeah, we have some stairs. No, that's the wrong direction. Stairs straight up a hill. I wonder if that makes any sense at all. You know what does make me kind of upset about this RPG Maker system, though? To my knowledge, I don't have the ability to I don't have the ability to copy just whole sections and then paste them. So for example, if this isn't enough room to do what I want to, and I want to make the map bigger so that I can add more on top, I then have to just recreate everything slightly lower so I can build on top of it. I can't just like highlight everything I want and then just move it down. And you could do that in previous RPG Maker systems, so not having that ability is very, very frustrating. Especially since I make a whole lot of mistakes. Um, actually, let's make this one jut out a bit more. Give us more of an organic barrier. Maybe you can do it, and I just don't know. There's a lot of sometimes I just don't know things. I don't use RPG Maker tutorials. I just self teach. So if I don't know something, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not there, but it means that I couldn't find it from messing around with the system for a long time. But yeah, you have your pencil, you have your make a square thing, you have your make a circle thing, you have your fill bucket, and then you have your shading tool. This whole screen is full sized, and I cannot see anywhere if there is the ability to move to move scenery. There might be, maybe. That's the event searcher. That's the sound test. That is the plugin manager. That's your resource manager. That's your character generator. It doesn't seem like that bad of a thing, but I don't know. You have these grayed out stuff over here. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's try this really fast. Let's make sure that these stairs work before we go further. Oh, I forgot to make a warp point. Edit. Good. Face left. Perfect. Now let's try this. Well, the stairs work. What a hill with stairs. Alright, so this will be Desert Place. Nope. Let's redo that. Desert Place town. Let's see if I can make an actual town. It's anybody's guess, but the answer is no. Let's see here. Don't want to make a building already. Is this ground or is this... Hmm. Hmm. That didn't really change anything. Nope, that's not what I meant. Let's have, yeah, let's have this sort of be the door over here. This will be like almost like a watchtower or like a guard post or something. Not like that. Nope. Because this one will be like the guard post because it's right there by the stairs. There we go. So now we have a rackety old shack on a hill. What a day. Hmm. Isn't it everything you've ever dreamed of? There you go, let's do that. That'll give it a little more depth. And then let's actually take away this one's depth to make it look more like it's just part of a cliffside. Alright, so let's do that. And yeah, alright. So now let's make a little more space up here. No, like that. Okay. Now let's try making a real house. Now this is a big desert nowhere, so let's make it kind of crappy, but also not a rundown shack. I'm sorry, was I making a house or a gigantic building? I seem to have forgotten. Hmm. Also, this is the exact same texture as the rundown building. Good on me. Now it's blue. Yay. What even is this? Is this a building of barbs? Is this a chain link fence? There's an office building for you. Hmm. Let's see. Let's make it out of this. It's quite the high roof it has. I don't really want I don't want all the houses to be like the same rectangular sort of deal, but I don't really know how to make a house. Oh, is my stream offline? Hello? Oh, am I back? Did I never leave? What is this? Is this cyberspace? The Matrix is coming. What is this? Not helpful. What is this? Not great. There you go. Now you can't go speeding off the side of the hill, as it were. I was wondering what was wrong with this hill. It's the lack of shadows. That's better. Get those shadows going. What else to do? What else to do? I never left? Alright. That's slightly comforting, I guess. Let's have some stoplights or some street lights. Just because this is you know, a sort of desert doesn't mean it's like totally primitive or anything. Door. That's a car. Door 1. Door 2. Yeah, that one will do. That one looks good. And this one will be a bit more, a older kind of door. There you go. There we go. Now we have some street lights. Now we have some buildings. Still got a lot of room up here, which is good. Building a house on a hill, though, means you don't really have a lot of places for parks. Let's just put some electrical stuff over there to insinuate that they've stuck bunches of electricity all throughout the inside of this hill, this mountain. Let's add a little waterfall. Probably gonna think I'm crazy. You're like, why are you? You're like, Dizzy, why are you adding a waterfall? You haven't even finished the map yet. And I'm like, you'll see. Get into that. Get into that. Hmm. Maybe I should use a different waterfall for this. Just to have something kind of cool to look at, you know? That is hurting my eyes. That level of blue. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Where will this lead to? I have not figured out step 2 of my master plan of have a freaking waterfall. Just a hole. Well, actually, now that I think about it, aren't I just gonna be like, yeah, derp, derp de doo. Derp, 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 derp. A waterfall in the desert? Yeah. This is the new. This is the new hot thing. You've heard of an oasis, right? This is like that, pretty much. I have so many missed messages. I'm absolutely astounded. Does this make sense? I'm gonna say probably not, but maybe. That's a completely different shade of blue, though. Unless I did this. That's just a wall. Okay, that's cool. This kind of looks somewhat neat. It's certainly interesting. It's an oasis village in the desert. Yeah, there is some crazy shit happening in this desert. It can never be easy with me. You should know this. Hey, wait. Maybe the aliens and the waterfall are connected. Maybe the aliens came down and they're like, "We bring you water." And then they're like, "Oh my gosh." Maybe, you know? You know? It's a thought. It's a thought for a completely different game because this game doesn't really make any sense at all. Let's say there's a big spooky thing up there. Oh, see ya. Have a nice night, if that's within your power. I'm just gonna be over here, going insane. Let's, thanks. Big metal stairs. All the way down to the ground. These stairs are a little bit janky. Do you want to save the game? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and run around this place. You might notice I playtest a lot. It's because I am stupidly proud while also being simultaneously really lazy. So finishing anything is really impressive for me. Nah. Walk straight off a hill, walk straight back down. Non-Euclidean geometry. I like how they go down the stairs like it's a ladder. What is this music? Alright, so let's add a little bit more. Let's add more of a hill. Nope, not like that. So what I'm doing right now is because I'm, well, a sucker for these kinds of things. I'm setting up a sort of secret because the obvious idea is to go straight up these stairs. So go all the way to the back and you'll find a treasure chest or something. I'll set it as a treasure chest. I don't know what'll be in it though. We haven't actually gotten items down. It'll be a brown chest. Ooh. It'll be a brown chest containing nothing because we don't have a whole lot of items made just yet. Maybe I should have... yeah. Oops. You know what? I think I'll like it better as it is, actually. Alright, so let's make the recluse's house. Who's the recluse? I don't know. It's a bit dangerous living on the cutting edge. Ha ha ha. Hope there's not an earthquake. This poor person whose house I've just built, like, right here. On the seriously dangerous line. This looks more like a tool shed than a house. Maybe it'll just be one. Yeah, just a giant window. And what'll go up here? Maybe a spooky statue or something. Yes, a warplane, obviously. A fighter plane. A tank. Some weirdo selling takoyaki. Maybe a billboard. You can't miss us. We are right here. What ominous looking statues. Whoops, that's too far. Alright, so let's go here, put a water tower. Looks cool. And then Yeah, maybe a knight in armor. Maybe we'll put some gargoyle statues, implying that perhaps this town isn't all that it seems, and never following up on that ever. Yeah. I've been doing this for a while, actually, I think. For a little over an hour, so, I'm just gonna try to finish this map and see if what else I can do with my life. I say I'm gonna try and finish this map, but honestly, there's still a whole lot to do. I still need to finish defining this map. Oh, phooey, not again. Ah, not again. Hmm. Nope, need that. Not good enough. There we go. That'll help give us some better established rules. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Make some changes up here. And then this will be the rest of it just up here. that really what I want to do, though? Not. Well, I don't want to do that. No. And no. Yes. That seems a bit dumb. Hmm. Mm. Mv. No. There we go. All right then, and that will be here. No, that will be here. Thank you. And that will go here. And that will go here. And the rest will just be paint bucketed. And there you go. That's pretty much the layout of our hill. Great work. Now we just need to fill it out. And we'll have ourselves a nice, happy little town. And, person will have some flair in front of their house. Actually, yeah, let me just let's just start doing some of that. That seems interesting. There we go. Really dug myself into a corner with this architecture. See, I don't really know perspective is the thing, so typically what I try to do is to sort of skirt around this issue is kind of just fill up everything except for the last fill up everything except for the ceiling with something. And then move, not that. Remove that. And you've got yourself a hill. It's quite the hill. Now all I need are some pumpkins and the Chaos Emeralds. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Deet diddle deet deet. Deet deet. Am I really just going to be making a bunch of these really basic square structures? I guess so, because I don't know how to make a house. House on the hill? More like house that's not very well made. What are we gonna have on that big hill? Maybe just some rocks. It's just some rocks. Maybe we'll make a bridge. There's an idea. But then where is this house? Where the heck is this hill then? Yeah, that just seems odd. What to do with that hill? Alright, let's go check out this hill that we've made. So now there's nothing over here but just another part of the hill. Walk up the stairs, there's some buildings. There's the background behind us. Walk up the stairs, we're on some more hill. Oh, I should add some stairs here. Some scary gargoyles. Get the box. And a tent. Music's a little bit off-putting. Let's add some quick event creation. Treasure in. Ha ha. Yeah, good one. That's real funny. Let's add some stairs. Might be a little more trouble than it's worth. Than it seems. Hmm. Maybe I should pack it in sometime soon. Hmm. This weird little slope here doesn't look right to me. Well, whatever. Let's see what else we can do. Let's add another street light. While I'm here, I might as well add some stuff to the ground too, like a cactus or two. Perfect. Some desert stuff down there. But then up here on the hill it's all cleared off because they live up there. Hmm. 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 Doesn't really make sense there. Boom, giant hole in the hill. You're all dead. Your hill is going to come crashing down. Yeah, that looks messy enough. Let's add at least 2 more houses up here. Let's put that house back. Nope. Let's make this a little bit wider. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I've drawn emphasis to this red building by making the other buildings be, like orange roofed. Doesn't really look right. Yeah, this whole thing I was doing here is not very conducive to the map. Everything's like really neatly done, so that's why I'm like, oh, whoa, that's not right. That's why I'm like double checking for. Hill is a wreck. Except it's not. It's pretty good. Okie dokie, artichokey. This looks like a mostly finished town. Now I'm just going to get a door over there and let's fit up all these places with doors so they don't look so bad. Except for this door, it will be over there. Alright, let's go ahead and check out our map. I don't have a name for it, so it's Desert Place Town. Save changes to game. You bet I want to save the changes to the game. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and teleport right over there. It's kind of lifeless. These doors don't look like they belong on these houses. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to delete all these doors. And that'll be it for me, really. I've built these two places. I would say I built this place because this place looks cool. This place is just a factory on a hill. This place is just a bunch of numbers. Anyways, thank you all for joining me. Sudden obligatory goodbye. Bye-bye.